Hi guys, thanks for tuning in. Today we're in Tinker Hill Motocross Park and we are doing the 2021 Cycling Ireland XC e-bike race. I'm struggling with the name because I don't really know what it's about. Glyn Brien is organising it and hopefully we'll get to chat to him later and see what's happening. First off, we have to do some practice. It's a mass start race later on at about 7 o'clock and I have to say I'm kind of excited about this one. Elbows out. We'll see what happens. So we came across Glyn. Glyn, thanks so much for organising this event. We've had 2 practice rounds, myself and Tech, and it's amazing. So we've really loved it. You will tell us a bit more about it now, Glyn.
Yeah.
I didn't have a clue earlier what to say.
This is definitely Ireland's first ever e-bike cross. So that's pretty exciting that in itself. We have about 30 riders. I think it's about 10 minutes for a really fast lap.
Okay.
So we're going to be doing 3 laps. So I got the elbow sharpened last night, ready for action. So it's going to be fun. It's just fun, isn't it? Like,
yeah, we can't wait.
If we finish with a smile on our face, everybody wins it.
Yeah,
so,
exactly. Thanks, Glyn.
Keep her lit.
As you've already seen, this was a mass start race. There were 31 riders and surprisingly I was the only girl. So I have to admit it was a little intimidating on the start gate. I decided to not push too hard at the start and see where I was positioned. Initially, there were some inevitable pile-ups as everybody tried to negotiate the entrance to the single track parts. But because the course consisted of partly single track and partly motocross track, there were ample opportunities to pass someone out. In my case, as you'll see shortly, you could just slag off the lads in front of you and they'd extremely politely move over, which I have to say was one of the highlights of the race for me and indicated the chilled out vibe that was part of this whole experience.
Oh, you went the wrong way! Come on! You're holding up a girl! You're in the way!
The race consisted of 3 laps, the first lap being slightly shorter than the second 2. And as you can see, it was extremely well marked out. The track consisted of some nice tech sections that for me were definitely not straightforward and much more technical uphill sections than I'd ever experienced before. which demonstrated the cross-country side of this race, making it really unique and lots of fun. I'm sure at the front there was plenty of elbows out, but I found myself more or less alone for a lot of the race, which suited me down to the ground, as I didn't want the pressure of feeling I was holding someone up. As far as I know, the course that was laid out for us would have been similar to the cross-country national competition which was being held the following day, and has definitely highlighted to me a newfound respect to anyone that competes in cross-country. My legs were wrecked and I was on an e-bike. The climbs were tough on my bike, so I've no idea how the girls and guys do it without a motor. This race felt so much different to anything I had ever taken part in before, because you were constantly going for between 30 to 40 minutes to complete the 3 laps. In the other races I've competed in, you would have somewhere from 3 to 5 stages, and each individual stage would be anything from 2 to 5 minutes long. But you'd have an opportunity to rest between stages and get that heart rate down. I would have been very interested to see my heart rate throughout this, but I reckon from my panting it was pretty high throughout.
Oh God, help me! Oh no! Oh, we're nearly there! I think I'm flat!
I think the puncture came from a sniper rock on the landing of the small jump.
Flat tire!
It was on the back tyre, and I have them both tubeless, so initially I thought I might get away with continuing to cycle to the finish line on it. But then the back wheels started to slide out, and I was worried I might do damage to the motor. It was unfortunately time to walk/run the rest of the way. All I can say is thank God it didn't happen earlier. If you've watched some of my other videos, you'd know how much I absolutely love the Kenevo. But there was a little less love during this part, as I felt the full effects of the weight of pushing her home. Not surprisingly, some of the lads behind caught up and passed me out. And I even heard one spectator shouting out to one of them to give me their bike, which I probably would have even taken at that stage. Though I had now nearly completed with 3 laps, I had no idea where the finish line was. So when I crested this last hill, I was extremely relieved. Even though I was absolutely shattered, I loved every minute.
Oh my God!
Thank you so much to all the spectators, the ambulance crew, the marshallers, the registration staff, and of course Glyn, for making this such an amazing event.
So I finished, I'm in one piece. My bike is not in one piece. Had a puncture, as you probably saw, so I had to walk the last bit, and oh my God, I was so tired. It's just a whole different type of, I suppose, competition or race, but it was so much fun. Thanks so much to Glyn and Brien for organising it, and if he does another one, I am definitely coming. Thanks so much guys, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video.